Hello, I'm Czardus. Grab some coffee, sit back, and chill as we build in Jurassic World Evolution 3. This is a new title, the third in the series of Jurassic World Evolution, and I think this is going to be the best title yet because it seems a lot of the things that have made the Planet series, Planet franchise great. Like the customization and the free building and stuff like that have come into this one, and we're going to take a look today. So we're going to do sandbox because I think that'll make it easiest for us to really explore what is new. And we're going to do the island generator. I want the standard mode, and I want everybody in there, and we're going to, everything in here is customizable in sandbox, but we're not going to touch it, at least for now. And we're going to enter the island generator. All right, here is the generator, and we can change the shape of the island. We can change the amount of trees. I want it to have lots of trees. I like that. And we can change the amount of water too. Interesting. So that's like interior water, of course. And then we can increase the number of mountains too. Yeah, there's a lot here. Oh, wow. You could make it like a very flat island. Very, very nice. I'm going to play around a little bit now that you can see what we can do. Okay, so here's what I came up with. And you can see my island DNA code here if you are interested in doing this island as well. But what we have is I've added a ton of trees here, which might make it more costly to build and stuff like that, but also I really like how it looks, and I feel like it seems realistic. Like maybe there's this island out there that we couldn't get to, so we're going to confirm and start. Okay, so now we're in here. Okay, so Dr. Malcolm has finished talking, and we do have a lot like what we have. Okay, popular, what is this? More guests are coming. Okay, relapse security. Okay, that's fine. We have the UI is very similar to what we had in Jurassic World 2. And I think what we'll go ahead and do is get some of our stuff set up. We've got operations here, and I think we'll do that first. We need to open the site to bring people in. We have, I think this is our funds probably. We're unlimited. So that is fine because we're in a sandbox. Let's see, we need a lot of stuff here. We want an arrival point, main entrance. So what I think I want to do, if we have it here, what do we have set up here? So we could have one like that. We have different designs here, and I'm kind of tempted to have it over like that. Assuming maybe there's like a little port there that we can get cruise ships to. Oh, you know what? Let's do this one. Maybe. Let me just double check really quick that we don't have any other spots that would feel more right for the no. I think we come over here. And this is our entrance area. So we have, I want to decide which way is this going to go. And maybe we just do the standard one. It comes out this way. I see the arrow. It's probably the main thing. This is like parking type things. I don't want anything with parking. Let's put it here. Kind of a interesting design. Okay, let's bring paths along here. And I want it to curve. Toggle curved. Shift. There we go. Come through like that. Now, we need a couple of things in here. What are you mad about? No path to it. Okay, yeah, we don't have other buildings yet. I want to get a little bit of maintenance back there. We'll get a visitor center first. And I think we can go ahead and just put that here. We want to rotate it, and we'll have it go like this. Then we'll bring the path along here. And that'll give us a little bit of space there that we can put maybe a little bit of scenery and stuff in there. We've got scenery here, all kinds of stuff that we can work with here. Wow, look at all those little scenery pieces, and we can do like whatever we want. We could even build our own little building in there. This is so cool. But also we can go back, and if we don't want to do scenery, we can do environment, and we can just add a little bit of greenery in there. like that and have it automatically generate. And it will change depending on what we've got. Hey, look, we've got people coming in. Very good. So that is all operational. Let's go ahead and what other operations do we want? We have limit reached for those. Okay. Now, we're going to need some park maintenance things. I think this will be our main control and operations area over here. So what I want to do is we'll build another road that will be staff only. I mean, theoretically, it won't actually be that way. But if we are using a different thing, it can be a way that we're kind of imagining that this path here, and really what we should do, I want to replace, okay, all of that is fine, and I want this asphalt. That is our staff path. That's what we're going to do. Okay, now I want replace off. This is going to come back here. And then we're going to get another road this way, coming down like that. Okay, and then we can get in here. We didn't get all of it replaced. We want the herringbone. Where is that? Smooth cobblestone, I guess. Do I want the cobblestone? No, I like the rustic. I feel like that, I like the look of that. We're going to go like that and get that all in there. And then we'll come back and this path will continue out that way. Then back in here, we're going to get a maintenance depot, which will maintain stuff in here. We're going to rotate this a little bit. Go ahead and put that there. No teams assigned. That's fine. Okay. And then we want a response facility. We'll put that here. Okay, free rotate. There, you get a little bit more control with free rotate. And then we'll come in and we'll get a nice little path here. We want, again, the standard path. There we go. It's going to need power. We'll get power in a little bit. Then we need a maintenance facility. We'll get that in here too. Kind of near the end of our path, or our, what we can do here. I want to come straight out there. There we go. Our land. Yeah, terrain too steep through there now. That looks cool though. Okay, so then we can come in and we'll get Paleo Medical Facility. We can build back here though. So I want to come back here. We got to get a path through here. So I want to bring this, we'll get a little bit more space there. And then this can continue along here. Okay, and then we can come in here and we'll get the medical facility here. And it's probably not the wisest to put it so far away from where the dinosaurs are going to be, but it does feel a little bit more realistic to have these like maintenance buildings back there. Now power, we can only build a backup generator for now. So let's go ahead and put that in here. And then we presumably need to have pylons. But that's only going to do stuff there. Okay, so now we're going to come in, not that, I don't want that, I want the maintenance facility, and we're going to assign Team 1 is going to come and check that post. Very good. Now we need an expedition center so that it can go and explore a bit, where we can go and do stuff like exploring and trying to get more animals, and or not animals, but you know what I mean. Go discover more dinosaurs. We get that back here. And we've got the same path. Bring it along like this. Okay, it's out of the power range though, so we'll have to get a power thing. And then we'll get a science center here for research. And the same thing, we're going to get a path here. Okay, now I want to have a hatchery back here. And we've got two different appearances. I want this one here, or like I want the hatchery here. And what we're going to do is have a like enclosure back there that will be just for the hatchery. And then we're going to need another power thing back over here. That'll provide power for both of those buildings. Very good. Oh, and that brought up a little thing, but that's okay. Now we're going to build a little enclosure. I want a fence that comes off of here and just bring it as much this way as we can. Okay, yep, it's being built. Okay, so this will come along here. It's a very basic fence, not anything super strong, but we want it to cover, or like have as big of an area here as we can get. And then that is our hatchery. And then we can get a nice little gate. Put that here. Nope, there's water there. Okay, we'll put it over here. And I don't know that we can fit a path in between these, but if we can, yeah, we can. So we'll get another gate there. Bring this path a little bit closer. Can we, how close can we get to that? Won't let me get any closer. Okay. So let's come back in here and we'll just connect this. And see if we can make it look, well, I don't know. I don't know that I really care about how it looks. We'll get another path over this way too. There we go. Okay, so this hatchery is operational. Let's see what we can get here. We don't have any unlocked. Okay, so we're going to then Science Center, view fossils. We don't have any fossils either. Okay, we're going to immediately send an expedition out. View expedition map. Let's go. Oh, we don't have any skill. Okay, recruit. We are going to recruit. This is like the best we can get. Yeah, okay, so I want one on welfare. Recruit them, confirm, yep. Then I want, oh, here's an even better welfare. And then I want one on genetics. And I want one that is good, like relatively good at logistics. We don't have anything extra great for anything, but let's come in here and I want to send Adsoy out this way. Okay, so they're out on an expedition now. And then science, research. Let's go ahead and research. I feel like, no, not medicine. Let's go with better attractions to start. Let's just go with dinosaur encounters. Cheaper research. One, we have to have 3. We don't have the points for that. Okay. Well, then let's get a little bit of attractions in here. We can do an activity center. Tend to have particular interests for an area. Okay. So I want to leave this open because we're going to eventually need stuff like a monorail. And here, yeah, monorail station. And I kind of want to have that be pretty close to the entrance, although it maybe could stop over there. We do need an emergency shelter because if anything goes wrong, then we will need somebody in there. But that is theoretically our staff path. So we will pretend that we don't have one there. Let's put an emergency shelter here. Yeah, and it clipped into this a tiny bit. It's interesting that it can do that. I like that. Can really get some stuff in there. We could build some of these. Like, we could build our first enclosure, but I don't think I want to yet. Let's go ahead and get an activity center so that our guests have at least something to do. We'll put one back here. And it is going to need power over here. And then also we want the rustic path. Get another backup generator. Let's tuck that here. Oh, and that would only do half. But let's do it there. And then let's get a small hotel over in here. Maybe even like right here. No, you know what? Let's put it over here. The initial hotel. So ideally, we're like, theoretically, anybody coming here will like prefer to stay by the dinosaurs so they can see stuff. Okay, we can get a contract here. Let's go ahead and do guest comfort, which, I mean, none of the contracts are really going to do very well right now, but we'll get there. Expedition complete. Very good. So I want to, this is just a mineral. We can sell those. And this one, these fossils have worthwhile stuff in them. Edmontosaurus. All right, that is what we're going to be extracting. And we will put Shibata on that. Very good. Okay, guest contract. And we want to get comfort up. Comfort is not very good, I presume. But where do we see? Okay, restroom coverage of 80%. Okay, well that's easy enough, actually. We'll put a restroom here. Okay, so when we click on economy, that's where it shows guest comfort is currently 99%. So that's good. And that should get us our comfort rating there. Actually, you know what? We need to come in and do another expedition. Site map. Not site map. Control room, expedition map. That one, we can't go any more there. Edmontosaurus is here. We're going to focus on Edmontosaurus right now. We need 5. Okay, we're going to send the whole team. We only need, actually, those 2. 300,000. But again, we don't have any money to worry about. Let's find research. I want to research power operations. Let's come in here. Did we finish? We were doing research already, weren't we? Yes, and they finished. Nope, the scientists are too busy. Okay, operations. I want power 2, which will allow us to do pylons. We need 7 points for that? My goodness. Can we get more scientists, please? Sips on genetics. I really want more logistics, though. Let's recruit. Well, yeah, let's do this. Okay. I don't think we can have any more, right? 5 out of 5 we can get. So, can we now get enough? We have 4 out of 7. Yeah, we don't have enough. Okay, we fulfilled that contract, which is really good. I'm happy to see that. We are actually making a profit right now, which is very interesting. We're getting a lot from just the tickets coming in. So people are coming, they're intrigued by what we're doing. This attraction is doing a little bit there. I'm not sure what they have at that thing, but here we got, okay, I didn't want to click on you. I wanted to click on my fossils because we need to extract again. Let's do both of those and put Shibita on you again. So now, how are we doing on these genomes? Edmontosaurus, we're at 32%. Need a little bit more. And how is our expedition? 240. Okay, so it's got a little bit more to go. We have no power, so we have used up the power that we have. We're going to get another backup generator. And we've got... no, we're like out... No, we're out of fuel. Resupply, please. Fill it up. Okay, that does that. Now, our expedition's finished, so we can get more... We have more stuff here. Sell that. And all of these... Can we just, like, get all of them at once? No. We'll just do those 3, I guess. And get a new expedition going as well. Nope, that does not have the Edmontosaurus. I think we're going to get all we need for the Edmontosaurus, actually. Let's go over here, and we're going to get more herbivores first. Dig site blocked. Oh my goodness. Let's bribe the government, because, again, we have unlimited money. Okay, and as much as I like the day-night cycle, I think it looks cool, but it's a little hard to see. So we're going to go with the day cycle. We're like just set to day. And then I think, whoops, I didn't want that. I want to come into environment. And what I want to do is get more trees. Not here, actually. I'll come back here. And I want to remove them. Just have grass around that. There we go. That'll look pretty cool. Okay, then expedition complete. Very good. Let's go right for these big ones and begin that. And do we have the dinosaur available now? We do. We can do the Edmontosaurus now. So we are going to go ahead and begin to hatch that. I want the generalist and the welfare specialist. We'll do, actually, I guess we have to do, yeah, we have to do like all of them. No, we'll do it like that. Yep, all of them. Okay, so that is going, and what we're going to do is try to, can we find, let's see, I want to see, that's not what I want. I was hoping to see the dinosaur thing to learn more about, oh here, genome library. Okay, so what can we find out about them? Info. They want pasture, they want some wetland, adult population 4+, so they want to have a pretty big group. Okay, and they will get along with other herbivores. So what we're going to do is get our first herbivore area. Oh, new contract. We'll get the park rating up. Okay, so we are going to come in here and we're going to get an enclosure. And we want the viewing area. Here, let's see. Attractions. Can we get a viewing area? Viewing gallery. And we want to rotate it this way. We'll put it like right there. It's going to be our initial viewing gallery. The rustic path there. And then we're going to bring the fence this way. And terrain too steep. It's hard to see with the terrain, or like it's hard to see the terrain because of what we've got here. I wonder, can we view? Nope, we can see the power and the visibility. And I want to see power, the visibility, I mean. We have another genome viable as well. It's interesting, this hill can come up on the hill here. And we can have this along here. Dinosaurs will have somewhere they can hide back in here. Okay, you know what? We're going to come in here and we're going to take out the terrain, or the foliage, so that we can see up here. Look at that. We've got a hill here. That's our problem. We're trying to go up here. I wonder if the dinosaurs can even go up that. Let's take this all out. Now that we can see better, we can try to figure out the better way to do this. And that, I think, is going to be to come along here. Yeah, I don't want the curve. Okay. And we're going to bring it up this way. Okay, and then we are going to keep it at the top of this hill. And hopefully they will still be visible even with the rocks there. Can we please come down here? We can over here. We can't get down here. This is a little bit of a problem. Okay, so let's come in here and we want environment. We want to smooth this. Smooth bottom. Smooth terrain. There we go. So bring it down here. And then I want to take out the rocks. There we go. And then let's come back too, and we can smooth this some more. And then we'll come back in here. We'll take out the trees altogether there. I wonder, you know what, while we're at this, let's go ahead and lower terrain to flat. Let's do this. And let's take out here. I'm going to undo a lot of what we've done here. Okay, well, I should have done this without the game running because I like how this looks now, but we did lose that contract. But I'm going to come in here and just add this fence up here, even though it's going to be up along the top of this cliff then, which actually maybe that'll make it hard to repair. Yeah, you know what? I don't like it there. We're going to take it back out. I know, I'm going back and forth a little bit today, but it is just kind of the way this game goes. Sometimes we're like, all of these games, Jurassic World Evolution, you want to just kind of play around with that and see how things go. But I like how this looks because it kind of makes it feel like we have made this into a man-made little enclosure. We've got a lot of visibility here. And we can get a nice classic gate here. It's going to be obstructed, fine. Get the gate over here. Well, no, I want to come back and we're going to take these out because the gate is more important to me right now. I want to make sure that we get the gate. Yeah, that's just a basic gate. I want a classic gate. Oh, that's going to be too small. Okay, we're going to come back and yeah, we want to make sure. I think these are just, yeah, okay, we'll do this. And then we want to get, okay, there's no power outage. There we go. Okay, so let's come in here. We'll get our path like that to make it very clear that we've got something there. Then let's come back over here. We've got this here. We want to go ahead and synthesize another dinosaur. And this one is ready for incubation. Let's do all three of them. We might as well. And I want the welfare specialist on that. Very good. So hopefully we get some dinosaurs out of that. And this will be good. We need to get also a maintenance depot. Yeah, that one is out of range. Put this over in here. We'll put team 1 on this as well. Oh, and you know what? We need another one over here. Put team 2 on this. Their job is to come and maintain all of that. So team 1, add another task. We'll add that one. And then team 2, we will add that one. Okay. Then this enclosure, that's the gate. I want to see the enclosure. It won't tell me anything about that. That's all right. We're going to come in here. Where was that dinosaur from? Edmontosaurus. Let's go ahead and incubate you as well. Get both of them on that. View the genome library and info. They want 50% pasture, 31% wetland. We've got some of that, a little bit of water, and a little bit of ground fiber, but mostly pasture, which is going to make it easy to see. So, but let's come in here. We've got pasture, and then they want a little bit of fiber. So pasture is going to be grass or grassland. You get the grassland here. It'll be a little bit taller and be a little bit better. We've got a little bit of wetlands getting kind of close to this water here. And then they want ground fiber and tall fiber. Let's have the fibers low plants over here. And we'll have more brushland here. That's probably not the right type. Let's get grassland. And then we'll get a little bit more fiber over in here. And the dinosaurs are ready to be released. I'm very excited. Okay, come in here. Ready for release. Release via airlift. Because we can deliver them right over here. Very good. So they're going to come over here and we'll see if they like it. Okay, so we've got our first dinosaur. It needs a little bit more wetland. I don't know if it's going to find more as it's exploring. Yeah, it's kind of exploring. Let's see if it finds enough. Because we do have this wetland in here. Yeah, it's comfortable, but it doesn't have enough adults, so we're going to get a little bit more coming in here. We've got 2 more coming. And these are ready as well. Okay. Let them get delivered, and then we'll see. They're socializing, and yeah, adult population needs to be a little bit higher. And then they should be in good shape, I would think. Okay. Comfort is at maximum, 100%. And now this one, they can see 3 dinosaurs, and they have dinosaur appeal. So that should help a lot there in terms of getting people to want to go there. Do we have anybody like in here? Yeah, look at that. People are enjoying this. You can also see the view. Yeah, so you can see a little bit of what they've got. They're going to come over there, but we need to do a little bit more in here. We need a feeder. Ranger post can go inside here. And then we want to get a feeder. We want a carnivore. No, I don't want any live prey. I guess we don't need that then. But we do need a ranger team assigned to that. Where is our ranger team at task? Come and check. Okay, then. Yeah, see, I'd like to get some of that researched. Hybrids, genome, I want enclosure stuff. Ground nests. We need that for them to breed. We need cheaper research. Let's have you on that. And then we need okay, so that'll make it so that we can get some nests in here, and then maybe we can see some breeding. But overall, this is a nice little enclosure for them. Let's go ahead and get another attraction. We'll get the Innovation Center. And actually this, I wonder if we could fit it like in here. Oh, look, our research is done. Let's come back to that. Okay, so we can come in here now and we can get some nesting areas. I don't know what size we need. Probably this one. But I wonder if we put that over here by the viewing area, will we be able to see, like, them come over here? They don't like that. Okay. They want... oh, they need multiple ones. So we might still be able to do it then. I want... yeah, here, let's come in and we'll do this. And then we'll get one more. Another, like, cave type one, or, like, one like that. Now, this one is fine. No dinosaurs in there. Compatible animals. They are compatible with that. Very good. Okay, so then what can we do here? Plan. I can get them to want to go in here? Interesting. Create plan. But we don't have any males, so that is kind of a problem. Storm warning coming in. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more going here and see if we get any male eggs. So the storm could knock power out, which would make it so that the dinosaurs can get out. I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. Let's get a shopping amenity though, while we're kind of hanging out waiting for our dinosaurs to be ready. We'll get a nice little shop here. It is not happy here. I think it doesn't like the people going by. It was getting mad about that. And then we'll get a small food amenity here too. We can have a nice little restaurant. We've got the hotel over this way. There we go. And then a small drink amenity. I feel like we could get a bigger thing there. Really like to get it on this. Can we turn off snapping? No, see, I want it. We'd have to build the path around that. Oh, look. We can do... Okay, but we need to... no. Dinosaur anxiety growing. Run the... No. Okay. Okay, let's just do that. Let's come in... Oh, and we've got a maintenance post. Okay, so it's not really going to work there. But drinks, we could put the drinks over here. Just squeeze it like right here. There we go. Okay. So then, that should really help guest comfort nicely. How are our eggs? Okay, so we're going to come in here, select eggs. They're both female. I don't want any of them. See, I don't want them. Discard the eggs. Synthesize. Can I can't change it at all. Okay. Just gonna go with what we get. But we come in here to the park rating. We've got a whole whopping 2% prestige. Appeal is pretty good though. I mean, we're off to a good start. I'd really like to get some males in here though. See what we've got. 4 eggs. Still no males. Okay. Synthesize. Get everybody working on that. And hopefully we get there. We can upgrade it to get more stuff. What I want to do, I want paleomedical. What I want to get more scientists. Build another staff center. But that... yeah, we have to research it. Okay, so I see how that is going to work. No males here. What about here? No how are we not getting any males? Oh, look, you can just change it. Interesting. So this one is going to be docile. Well, let's go ahead with... We might as well do all of them, and then we'll go from there and see what happens. Because we can go in and we can sell the dinosaurs. You can go and transport them and grab it. They have to be tranquilized first. But yeah, we can do a lot of stuff in here. I wonder how many dinosaurs we can fit in here. I'd like to see management views. No, dinosaur visibility. Well, we'll see. Okay, they are ready for release. And we're going to go ahead and place them in here. And we'll see how that goes. Then, again, once they're all delivered, we're going to see how all of the dinosaurs in here are doing in terms of happiness. Dinosaur appeal is 210 here. We can't do too much with this. Okay. So a lot of them, when they're coming over here, they're getting upset about not having the wetland. So we're going to come in. And I want to add, maybe we add a little bit of groundwater wetland here. And that might make them a little bit happier. They've got, yeah, come on, you just got to walk on that. They're walking over and getting some of that, but hopefully we see more of this happen. But we can come in here and we can grab, see, this one is too big too. No valid dinosaurs. Okay, we'll get rid of this. And we'll go back and we will put in the medium nesting area. Okay, then we'll come in here, create a plan. Okay, this one and that one. Sure. Start program. Welfare specialist. You try to get that to happen. Because I want there to be juveniles here. Now, okay, yeah, you're missing the wetland there, but a lot of you, I mean, there is wetland here. Oh, look, some have been claimed. Very good. They are claiming it. Hopefully more of them claim the stuff that they need to claim to... New eggs have been found. Yeah, look, you can kind of see them there. There's 5 eggs in there. And then they will leave that. Very good. Very, very good. Now, I still want to know, are they too crowded at all? Territory. Population is 11. It seems fine. Maps, herd population reached. Breeding heat map. Interesting. So what I want to do then is I want to figure out how we can sell. Okay, so we go to the ranger team, and then we can come in here, and we're going to just get a few of these. And I want to select... Oh, look, we've got juveniles. Very good. I want to get some females and sell them. We'll sell 4 or 5 of them. This one is in here. Can we now transport that and rewild? Yes. Transporting to an appropriate and safe habitat. Okay, and then, yeah, let's do more of them. Rewild, yes. Yes. And yes. Okay, so that should take some of them out. Let's go look at the... Look at this. A juvenile. Swimming around here. Playing and really enjoying things. Very good. I like that. Okay, well, I accidentally got rid of one of the mothers of the juveniles. Actually, the mother of the juveniles. So all of them are unhappy, which actually makes every dinosaur in the entire group unhappy. So that's too bad, but it is just kind of the way this is gonna go, I guess. But anyway, this is where we're gonna end today's video. I've really had fun with this. If you want to see more Jurassic World Evolution, then leave a comment, let me know. I would be happy to do more of this. It's a great game. But anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to click on the video on the screen. It'll be something you will thoroughly enjoy. I guarantee it. And I will catch you next time. Take care.